Hello and welcome to a new video of Meneer Schoolmeesters. In this video I'm going to explain to you the interest on a savings account and how to calculate it, which is dealt with in the book Buying and Working, which is for LWEO, and it is dealt with in chapter 3. Buying and Working, of course, is from the publisher LWEO in Dutch. Alright, so if you give the bank your money and you put it in a savings account, you get rewarded. You get rewarded by receiving interest. In this case, the interest is mainly 5%, which is quite high at the time, but it is fairly easy to calculate with. So, what the bank does is they give you interest on the amount that you gave them for the time that you gave it to them. Yes, so what I did is I drew 4 timelines here with 4 scenarios. The first one, I have €1,000 in my savings account, 5% interest the whole year long. So from the 1st of January, so 1/1 is 1st of January, till the 31st of December, 31/12. So, the bank gives me interest on the amount that is in my account, €1,000, times the interest rate, 5%, whole year long, so 5%. If nothing else is mentioned, this is always per year. So it's the interest can be per period, so per half year, per quarter, per month, and so on. But if nothing is mentioned, it's always per year. So in this case, per year. So whole year long is €50. Second scenario, again, I have 5% interest on my account. I put €1,000 in my account, so I start with €1,000, just as I did with scenario 1. But on the 1st of May, I would like to buy a present for my mother, and I withdraw €100. So €900 is left in my account. So what I do, on the timeline, I write down what is in my account, because these are the figures that I need to calculate the interest with. So, the bank gives me interest on the money that is in my account, €1,000 times 5%, for the time that it has been in my account. It has been, this €1,000 has been in my account for 4 months. The interest rate is per year, so 4 months is 4/12 of a year, which leads to €16.67 worth of interest. Then the second calculation I have to make is €900, which is for the rest of the year. €900 times 5% interest, again 5% per year, 8 months being 8/12 of the year. You have to use, well, I advise you to use fractions of 12, because it's 12 months in the year. Yes? So don't go and say this is 1/3, this is 2/3, and so on. So this is €30, so in total €46.67 interest. The third scenario is a withdrawal plus I put money in my account as well. So I start with €1,000, same as 1 and 2, 5% interest again, but on the 1st of April I add another €500 to the account, which leads to a sum of €1,500 for the time being. And then on the 1st of October, that's my brother's birthday, so I'm going to buy him a big present, I withdraw €800, so there's €700 left in my account. Alright, so these 3 figures are the figures that I need to calculate the interest with. So first, €1,000, 5% again. It has been in my account for 3 months, which is 3/12 of the year, 12/15. 1,500 has been there for half a year, 6 months, so 6/12, 37.50. And the last one, €700 times 5%. That's per year, and has been there for 3 months, so 3/12 is 875, which leads to a total interest of 58.75. In the last scenario, there is a change of the interest rate. Yes, at some point in time, they change the interest rate from 5 to 4%. So, and if they change the interest rate, I have to redo my calculations as well. So, on the 1st of August, 1/8, the interest rate is lowered from 5 to 4%. So it's lowered by 1% point. I start with €1,000. So here, €1,000 as well, 5% interest, 7 months. That's all Bell. 7 months, 7/12 is €29.17. €1,000 again times 4%, but now 5 months because August to December is 5 months, gives me 1667, which totals to €45.84. So, if you want to calculate the interest on your savings account, you have to know a few things. You have to know what is in the account, because the bank gives you interest on the money that is in your account. How long has it been there? So the bank gives you money on the money in your account, interest on the money in your account for the period that it's been there. So, and if the interest rate changes, you have to recalculate as well. So, what you could do is you could combine these two, yes, but the more combinations you make, the more you have to calculate. But the method of calculating remains the same. Well, hopefully you've learned something, how to calculate the interest properly, and know how to drop a timeline, because the timeline is very important because it reduces your chance of error. And it gives you insight on what is in the account and for how long. Hopefully you've learned enough, and I'll see you back soon. If you like my videos, then please go to this button there and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you back in a jiffy.